One day, Jack's sitting in the fire in the dorm, and he sees a knock at the door. It's a tall, thin man with grey hair and sorrowful eyes. "Hello, Jack," the man says. "How do you know me?" says Jack. "I used to be in this house," the man says. "Nobody besides this house but me and my mother," says Jack. "Oh, is your mother at home too?" "Nah, she's away out," says Jack. "Well, come in." The man seems harmless enough, so Jack lets him in and sits him by the fire in his mother's chair and makes him a cup of tea. "Ah," the man says, "it's a fine thing, a good fire and a cup of tea." "Aye," says Jack. "How do you make the tea and chop the logs and set the fire yourself?" the man says. "I did," says Jack. "It's a fine thing to be practical," the man says. "Are you good with your hands?" "Better than with me head," says Jack. "It's a fine thing to be good strength and weakness," the man says. "Aye," says Jack, and then they sit in silence, and Jack quite likes that. The two of them just staring into the fire, not speaking, but after a while he looks across and says, "How do you know my name?" And he's all alone. He looks behind the chair and through the house, but out the tall, thin man with grey hair and sorrowful eyes is not a sign. "I must have fallen asleep," he thinks. "I must have been dreaming." But then he sees the cup of tea made for the man, and it hasn't been touched, even though he saw the man drinking it. So he drinks it himself, and then he washes the cup and puts it away. "I'll no mention it to me mother when comes up. I'll pretend there's been nobody here but me all the time." So he waits for it, and he still sits at that warm, comforting feeling for when he and the man were sitting in the fire together, not speaking.